Hey guys, this is the Lazystone here, and I'm back with another cartoon review. Today I'm going to be talking about a July 4th episode from King of the Hill, and what other show that really likes 4th of July more than King of the Hill. So basically, I wanted to talk about this episode because it's kind of funny, and the fact that it actually ended up with some type of street versus street war, Rainy Street versus Milton Street. I just liked it. I didn't know why. It was just that funny, especially when Bobby acted like a fat ass sarcastic little bitch, and basically Hank was a little bit jealous over the street across from him that was having better fireworks and better decorations than him. I guess it was something that he got mad over for a while, and I guess there was just so much dramatic fucking flashbacks about the goddamn thing. Like it just made him that angry. This episode was kind of like what happens when you get jealous and let that jealous override you to the point where you actually do things you would regret. I don't get it. Really, I don't.
Look! Milton Street has real fireworks.
I guess I could sort of understand this part, why they got mad. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what made them that jealous. So our story begins with our Rainy Street fellows, I guess. I never knew the name of the street until I saw this episode. So basically, the guys were bickering about how their next door neighbor, I forgot his name, so if you would excuse me for that. Basically, they got mad because their neighbor basically has better decorations, better fireworks, and they've been beating them year after year, and they were like basically on top of their game when it comes to just celebrating how well they just loved the 4th of July. And I guess that's really great in a way, but I've never seen this in real life. I mean, it's so unrealistic that it has to be in a cartoon show, right? So why the fuck not? Anyways, as we continue, basically Hank had it up to here with Bobby being such a fat ass lonely little bitch, trying to use all his sarcastic means just to get away with shit he does all the time, leaving a mess at his room. I mean, just look at this fat fuck. He has this little fucking party in his fucking room. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this fucking filth. I had to wait until they showed this fucking filth just in his room. What did you do to the point where you had all these fucking clothes just pile onto your fucking house? Are you that fucking dirty? So we ended up with this part where Bobby basically just stole his mother's credit card because he felt hungry after looking for some pants to fit his fat ass. And after that, he ended up not going to church. I don't know what is wrong with this boy, but this guy just felt like he owned the fucking place. I just don't understand. He went ham on his mother's wallet. He went ham on that pizza he just bought. And most importantly, he missed his opportunity to go to church. Now listen, there are so many strikes here that would have gotten my ass whooped, alright? So, as a child, I have been given the worst beatings in my life. And this would have gotten me there as well. A lot of parents would agree to this, because I would have gotten my ass beat. At some point in this fucking video, there is nowhere in hell that a child would steal from his own mother. Well, actually, that's actually possible. But as I continue with this, Lucky wanted to basically change the fact that Bobby should have a better change. And of course, Luann would say this.
Go, Uncle Hank, I'm begging you. I don't want Bobby to steal my baby and use her to buy pizza.
If that's not depressing, I don't know what is. So Lucky brings him to a church where he basically repents for all the sins he's made, and he's basically afraid of the pastor at first hand, but of course he embraces the fact that he needed to change his own ways. He got the pizza grease out of his soul. He got repented for what he has done. His soul has been basically baptized out of the wrongdoings that he has done, basically stealing from his parents. Yeah, of course this would be like not the most common thing somebody would be doing to their own parents, but yeah, of course Bobby repents. Church members feel bad. He does the two-step, and when he goes to school, the principal sees him does this expression, and he does not take this lightly. Of course, the principal says something so bad and offensive, it just baffles me.
If those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
And so he went to the mall and said this.
Cater, you're all fornicators. And if you do not repent, you are...
I do not know what a fornicator is, and let me just do a Google search real quick. Actually, one second. So that's what a fornicator is. So they're unmarried and they get into sexual intercourse. That is crazy. So anyways, yeah, Bobby goes ham. He goes into a fountain. He just becomes this weird, pathetic, fat piece of shit that I really hate about him. He's like 13 years old and he's already making an ass of himself. I mean, where is Hank at this point? And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. He's busy plotting a fucking way to basically make decorations for 4th of July, which he actually goes to John Redcorn to basically buy an explosive that is illegal in Mexico. I don't know. I don't get it.
Some of these are illegal.
So these guys went down to basically Milton Street, where they just get this one kid with the bicycle who gives them this odd look, and they want to start I don't know, like prance around how good their fireworks are and how much they have a buttload of them, and they're just gonna outshine the Milton Street, and basically Rainy Street will rain down, and yes, I made that joke up, rain down with their amazing fireworks. It's crazy that this level of envy just goes out to an all-out war of showing offness. So Bobby just goes ahead and does all the crazy stuff while the guys go make a big Uncle Sam out of paper mache, I believe. And yeah, united we stand. Yeah. Yeah, they just made a Uncle Sam out of paper mache just for one day, by the way. So yeah, that's just to show how much time these guys have to just basically fuck around. And of course, this fat nugget destroys the paper mache well built. Took 2 days to build Uncle Sam, probably a whole entire day, who knows. And of course it just, I mean, the way he took it to the extreme, the way he changes his, and then he comes out like an evil villain at this part. And of course Hank thought it was the Milton Street for some reason, and so Rainy Street will have their revenge because it was all Bobby's fault, and he's now, of course, he's shitting his pants at this point. I would too if I made a lie like this. Well, actually, he didn't lie about it. He just did this just to make a huge war against another street across the way. So yeah, that's crazy. And again, this episode was just too hilarious. It's because Dale, Boomhauer, and Bill just came together and just made this plot to just attack another street from across the way. And of course they just have this big plan, like it was a Kid Next Door episode, and I just found it funny. I don't know why. It just seems to be that freaking funny, and they are terrorizing a whole neighborhood, which is considered to be a fucking felony. And of course the other neighbors are shocked to hear that they are being ransacked by the Rainy Street fellows. So Milton Street actually went back and destroyed their fireworks. Okay, so as we add on to this, they basically made their whole entire neighborhood look like a fucking trash dump. I mean, damn, they came from celebrating a holiday and putting a bunch of big ass American flags everywhere to basically just going in and just turning it into World War II at this point. But this time it said America, so that's a good thing. So Bobby wanted to tell Lucky about it, and he wanted to admit the truth. And I guess this is where Bobby figures out that what he did was pretty much childish or blasphemy at some point, because he was trying to make other people's beliefs into something, you know, where, you know, it just didn't make any sense. I mean, he got his ass kicked out of a mall just for just spitting out all this stuff. And again, here we go with the Kid Next Door shit. So yeah, basically they had a huge fight where they threw rotten food at each other. It is a Kid Next Door type of thing, and this is really funny. This part right here, I don't know what the fuck this was.
Said it, you must want to do it. Do it. Go on, do it. Do it. I'm breaking out the hose. We're doing it.
Yeah, I didn't know what was the point in that part there. I mean, it just sounded hilarious and yet somewhat sexual. I didn't get it. It was probably a gay joke waiting to happen. And so Rainy Street was trying to go retrieve the fireworks, but the hose fireman guy, I completely forgot his name. I'll probably put it in this video. And Bobby became some type of fucking Buddhist priest, motherfucking protester, saying that he protests for peace. And basically he was just trying to make ends meet, basically. Yeah, make it more peaceful. Yeah, but Bill Dodrieve, I thought Dale was gonna be doing the fireworks after everybody was just at peace. Yeah, so Bill threw the firecrackers or whatever at the fucking fireworks, and he just fucked it up. At the point at this video in this episode, I am recording so loudly right now, they ended up with a smoke snake, whatever that is. I might have to look that up. And that was it. Yep, that was the episode. Oh yeah, and there's Appleby Street that just stroll along over to Rainy Street.
Appleby sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a personal joke towards the restaurant, but I guess that they hated Applebee's or something like that. The cast or the creator, Mike Judge, has something against Applebee's. I don't know about that. That's just the only rumor, but yeah, Appleby Street. I don't know who randomly names it that and then just say, hey, I hate Applebee's. Yeah, that's kind of fucking funny. Yeah, I didn't know what they meant by there, but I guess they have a common enemy at that point. And that will conclude the episode. So yeah, I guess this episode had something about like hating thy neighbor or something like that. Having hate overcome yourself or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all about having that decency of, you know, actually loving your neighbor. I mean, that's what the Bible intended us to do. So why not do thou bidding? I don't know why the fuck they had to do that. And of course, yes, this goes by from Bobby Hill's sarcastic, lazy-ass humor from not getting a beating from his mother or father, towards him being a little bit blasphemy when he repent and then became a crazy, addictive activist when it came to just throwing the Bible at everybody's fucking face, and then causing a Uncle Sam destruction in the freaking 4th of July decorations and whatsoever, then basically blaming it on another street. And both streets start fighting each other, and the Applebee's joke. But I want to know from you guys, did you guys have a great 4th of July? Leave it in the comment section below. And yeah, again, if we hit 100 subscribers, I will be giving out a $10 gift card from Steam. And if we could actually double down and get to, I don't know, probably, I'm not asking a lot, but if we could get to somewhat 1,500 subscribers, you know what, bump it up to 2,000. 2,000, I'll give you that. I'll give you a $50 Steam gift card. So yeah, see you guys later.